Thursday Night Football starts right now, and last looks at Bo Nix as the Broncos debut their full Summit white uniforms and hope to remain atop the AFC. Now on the other side, for the first time in more than a decade, Chris Oladokun and the Chiefs have been eliminated from the playoffs, meaning they can play Grinch and Spoiler this evening.
On this Christmas night in Kansas City, Chiefs against the Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football.
We gon' let them know where we come to town. We gon' let them know, and we don't play around. We gon' let them know we're everything to win, and something's gotta give. If you don't know what it is, we gon' let them know.
Tiptoeing into the end zone.
Kansas City
Makes the catch. Holy mackerel.
we're everything to win, and something's gotta give. If you don't know what it is, we gon' let them know.
Denver Broncos, so much at stake, it doesn't get any better than this.
Welcome to Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Subway. Merry Christmas, everybody, from Kansas City, where the Broncos and the Chiefs face off in the latest installment of a rivalry that goes back 65 years. So let's get you in the know. Bo Nix and company had their 11-game winning streak snapped last week, but they're still in the driver's seat for the AFC's top seed. Meanwhile, 11-time Pro Bowler and 3-time Super Bowl champion Travis Kelce is playing in what might be his final game at Arrowhead. And tonight he'll be catching passes from Chris Oladokun, who's making his first NFL start following injuries to Patrick Mahomes and Gardner Minshew. And with that, we welcome you in, everybody. I'm Carissa Thompson alongside the very famous Chief Tony Gonzalez here, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andrew Whitworth, and Richard Sherman, and we are so excited to be spending Christmas night with all of you at home. Now, all right, you guys, at 12-3, Denver's tied with the best record in the NFL. They would claim the AFC's top spot if they win their final 2 games. So, Fitz, I want to start with you. How do these Broncos stack up in the AFC?
Subway presents Prime Stories.
44 yards for Will Lutz. Lutz's kick missed it and hit the upright. Fumble exchange, and the Jaguars take it.
The Jaguars beat the Broncos today 34-20.
They beat us good. You can't spit it out. You have to swallow it. That's the truth.
So back up. Chiefs at their own 2.
That is a safety.
Titans have scored again.
It's really tough. Obviously, we have a lot of young guys playing.
They got it.
Titans win it. The Chiefs fall to 6-9.
You know, it's a building point, especially with the younger guys going into this Thursday.
How do we process this loss? Was this a good loss? Better it happened now than in the playoffs.
Sometimes a loss gives you a good reality check and puts you back on course.
We've been spoiled for a decade. I forgot how miserable of an experience it is to watch a bad football team.
In your mind, the end of the dynasty is just a bunch of nonsense.
It's all a bunch of nonsense. This team's going to be back sooner than everybody thinks.
Going to be a new set of offense with Mahomes out, but all we got to do is rely on our game plan.
Oh, dude, he prepares for it every week, so that's been an easy transition.
You were at USF, Samford, South Dakota State. That whole journey, what you learned throughout all that.
I've always believed in myself. I've always told myself I'm going to get an opportunity. Definitely looking forward to the challenge of playing one of the best defenses this week in Denver.
Thursday night halftime lead, 82% winner. So starting fast is important on Thursday night.
It'll be Travis Kelce's last home game.
I hope it isn't the last, right? But if it is, hell of a career.
What Travis has done to this city, it's special. I hope that's not true. I'd love to see him play more. We realize what's in front of us, our home field advantage going into the playoffs. Got to handle our business starting Thursday night.
Thursday night football.
Yes, sir.
Broncos, Chiefs. A lot here at stake. The Broncos have got to go impose their will in Kansas City Christmas night.
On a very mild Christmas night in Kansas City, the Chiefs take the field at Arrowhead Stadium for the last time this season. And will this be the final home game in the career of the great Travis Kelce? To be determined. But Kansas City ready to take on Bo Nix and the playoff-bound Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartung with you. Well, the laws of gravity finally caught up with the Chiefs this year. 3 Super Bowl wins, 5 appearances in the last 6 years. Now they go on vacation in a week and a half. It's been the full buffet of problems, injuries, untimely penalties, bad luck. It's the whole smorgasbord So the question, my man, becomes, is this the end of the dynasty or just a detour?
I think it's a detour, and the main reason you're still going to have Brett Veach there as your GM, Andy Reid as your head coach, and of course, let's hope Patrick Mahomes comes back from this knee injury 100% before week 1 next year. In the meantime, you got a heck of a story. Chris Oladokun is going to make his first career start. He's been on this roster for 4 years, getting a lot of mental reps. Tonight, he gets a chance to see how he can make that come a reality tonight.
Against the Broncos, 12-3, so they have exceeded all expectations. They control their own path to the #1 seed in the AFC and get a bye in the playoffs. It looks like Sean Payton in his 3rd year. He's got his franchise quarterback. He has a top-grade defense. That's a great recipe for success.
Unbelievable recipe. And you think about before he got here, 7 years of mediocrity, and in his 3rd year, they're 2 wins away from having a chance to be the #1 seed in the AFC and hosting throughout the playoffs. But first, they got to get back on track. We just talked about there in the tease. They lost last week at home against Jacksonville. Did not look good doing it. Tonight is about trying to get back on track, regain the momentum that they lost a week ago so they can get ready for a nice stretch run.
Can they get back on that track, or can the Chiefs play the role of spoiler? Next on Thursday Night Football.
Thursday Night Kickoff was presented by Subway. Join the new Sub Club and get every 4th foot-long free. Prime Video, home of Thursday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
For this.
He's hit and sacked by Derek Thomas.
A historic 77 touchdown for Travis Kelce.
Bo Nix's 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Run so loud and proud, you hear it. It's Christmas time and we got this spirit.
Jeff Bailey in the end zone. Leaping forward, Xavier Worthy. Touchdown. Sutton makes the catch. Touchdown. This one's for John. Broncos have won Super Bowl 32. The Kansas City Chiefs are champions.
Say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Ways to watch tonight include our Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats broadcast, featuring player tracking, advanced AI insights, and the game from the Skycam angle. You can also watch in Spanish with TNF and Espanol. Minutes ago, Kaylee Hartung caught up with Chris Jones in our Sideline Connections presented by Verizon.
Well, it may not feel like Christmas here, Chris Jones, but Merry Christmas to you. With 10 straight playoff runs here in Kansas City coming to an end, what motivates this team tonight?
Well, finish strong. We got a lot of new guys playing. We had an off year this year. It's okay. We needed it. A little punch in the face. We'll be back next year. But just finish strong. A lot of new faces. A lot of young guys are going to play tonight, so they get the opportunity to broadcast their talent. And let's put on a show for Christmas.
Denver's chasing that #1 seed. What do you all need to do to play spoiler?
Well, we got to play fundamentally sound, eliminate the penalties first and foremost, and play disciplined football. We've been having a lot of penalties these last few games. We can eliminate those, not beat ourselves, and then we can compete with Denver.
Thanks so much, Chris.
Thank you, Kelly. You take care.
So what's at stake tonight? Nothing for Kansas City. For Denver, though, they can clinch the AFC's #1 seed with a win tonight and next week in Denver against the Chargers. There are a couple of other ways they could clinch it, but this is the easiest path to doing that. 2 coaches tonight. Sean Payton in his 3rd year as the head man in Denver. Andy Reid in his 13th season as the head coach here. And Patrick Mahomes, as you all know, ACL, LCL surgery the day after he got hurt a couple of weeks ago. He is rehabbing already, and he's in attendance here tonight. Current conditions, 57 degrees on Christmas night in Kansas City. Thank you, Mr. Weatherman. The Chiefs to kick off. Won the toss, deferred, and Denver will take the ball at the 35-yard line after the Harrison Butker kickoff. So